Good morning, guys. I hope you guys slept well and are pumped to get your workout in or already got your workout in. Either way is a-okay with me. Today I'm going to talk to you about meal prepping, and because this is such an important video with so much information, it's probably going to be a little bit longer than it normally is, so sorry about that in advance. First off, I want to say that meal prepping is super important. Even if you only meal prep like I do, which is mainly just for portion sizes, meaning I put raw foods in their portion sized bags or containers, so that way I know how much to eat and how much to cook. But I have a lot of time to cook meals fresh every day. For the people that don't have that kind of time, meal prepping is so important because it takes away the excuses. I was busy, so I ate fast food. That's not going to exist anymore once you meal prep. So let's talk about some of the things that you can meal prep to make your week of eating go smoother and just stay healthy. A couple great things to cook are rotisserie or grilled chicken or crock pot chicken. I personally do rotisserie chicken because I think it tastes the best and I buy it cooked, so there's no cooking involved, which is always a plus, especially when meal prepping, because that can take an hour or two and it cuts out some time right there. I think it tastes the best anyways. But yeah, definitely some form of chicken. You just store it in a container, either portion sized out in baggies or containers, or just a bunch that you can take out every single day. Turkey burgers or turkey meatballs are another great way to meal prep. I eat those for lunch a lot, or you can meal prep them for dinners and add some lettuce wraps and all the fixins to make a little burger out of it. I always add vegetables to my turkey meat. I'll take a fine grated zucchini and add that in, and maybe some bell peppers even that are diced thin, and onions, and really add whatever I can to make it more nutritious for every bite. So you're getting sneaky nutrients in there, which is great if you have kids, or just if you're not a big vegetable eater, or just an easy way to add nutrition anyways. I also really enjoy hard-boiled eggs or soft-boiled eggs, whichever way you like them. On the weekends, I'll cook fresh eggs, but during the week, sometimes it's just easier to grab a hard-boiled egg or two and go. I personally eat the egg yolks because I think that's where a lot of the nutrition comes from, and I think that nutrition over adding a little bit of more fat into your diet is more important, so I always go nutrition over that. Mason jar salads are another great one. You just take a great mason jar, you put your dressing at the bottom, then your green leafies, vegetables, proteins, cheeses, and you can just shake it up right in the jar and eat it straight from there, pour it into a bowl. It just makes something really easy to grab and go. As far as mason jars go, overnight oats is another good one. If you're okay with eating cold oats, I think cold oats are creepy, but a lot of people like it. So you can make that the night before, the week before, and just grab it to go in the morning and eat it while you're on the go, which is pretty awesome. Pancakes are another great one. You can make them out of simple things like oat flour, eggs, and almond milk, a couple other small ingredients, but it's basically like eating oatmeal from a nutritional standpoint. And you can just heat them up on the go and make them the week beforehand. Just an easy way to stay on track with breakfast. For me and for a lot of people out there that have problems with portion control, prepping your bags or containers for your snacks of fruit so that way you're not overeating them, or any kind of thing that you're snacking on, almonds, fruit, vegetables, proteins. Having those pre-portioned, using especially the portion containers that come with a lot of the programs that Beachbody offers, really helps you stay on track because you're not worried about overeating because you know that you're eating the right amount because it's already portioned out for you. Let's talk groceries, and in terms of things that you can meal prep with these groceries and just ways to stay on track, clean eating, snacking, all those kinds of things. I think a good rule of thumb is to spend 85% of your grocery bill on produce and proteins. I can talk a lot about produce, so I'm just going to say overall, stick to things that are colorful and have a lot of greens in your diet. Lemons and limes are another produce that I think are important because they can add a lot of flavor to your water, to your meals, to your sauces, whatever, and they're healthy, obviously. Fresh herbs are another thing that I think are super important for meal prepping and cooking and eating clean because they add a lot of flavor to dishes without adding the calories or anything bad like that that you're looking to avoid. And they have nutritional factors of their own, so they're just great to add to any meal. As far as carbs go, I eat white rice over brown rice because it's easier for your body to digest. and I could explain all the whys and ins and outs of that in a separate post. But personally, I eat white rice, brown rice noodles, which are just brown rice and water turned into noodles, and they taste amazing. I keep oats in the house, obviously. Who doesn't eat oats almost every day? Sweet potatoes and baby potatoes are great ways to add carbs while still adding a lot of nutrients to your diet. And a lot of people eat quinoa. I can't personally digest it, but if you can digest it, it's a great way to add carbs plus protein all in one bite. And it's super easy to cook and easy to flavor. Just a great thing to have for your daily diet. Proteins. I eat eggs every single day, like I said. I buy cage-free eggs because I don't like factory farming personally. That's another post on its own. So I eat all my meat as humanely as possible. Meat that's killed as humanely as possible and treated as humanely as possible. So eggs, poultry like ground turkey, and chicken, I have that in the house at all times. As far as red meat, I'll keep like a flank steak in the house for once a week, and my husband hunts, so I have venison in the house all the times. That's a really awesome lean red meat. If you really like red meat but don't like the fat of red meat, venison's a really great way to go, and you can get it at some specialty stores. Or if your husband hunts, like mine, you can get it like that. Frozen seafood is another great thing to have in the house at all times. I always have a ton. At any given moment, I'll have scallops, shrimp, mahi-mahi, tilapia, salmon, because they're easy to defrost using cold water, not hot, and they're fast to cook, and they're delicious, and they're lean, and you're getting a bunch of nutrients and proteins all at the same time. So, and you can keep them in the freezer, so for a rainy day, you forget it, you see it, cook it. Super easy, super delicious. As far as snacks go, I keep raw almonds at the house, raw walnuts, Go Macro bars, which are one of my favorites, Lara bars, things that you can just grab and go really easily. I like Lara bars and Go Macro bars because they're already pre-portioned and easy. I don't eat them every day, but they're a great every once in a while snack when you're on the go. As far as kind of just odds and ends things at this point, raw honey is something I keep in the house at all times. I don't use any other sweetener besides occasional maple syrup, 100% pure for that as well. When you're buying honey, really pay attention to the honey that you're buying because most honey is very processed, so you're not getting the nutrients that you think you're getting. So I buy raw local honey because it helps with allergies, it helps with infections. It's a really good thing to have in the house for a bunch of different occasions and for sweetening things. Spices, so important for meal prepping and eating clean. I invest in Flavor God spices probably about once a month because I go through them very fast. I'm not endorsed by them. I just talk about them all the time because they are the best. No matter what, just invest in a high quality, low sodium spice because it's so important. Olive oil, extra virgin. Do your research. Many olive oil companies aren't made full of olive oil, so you're getting a lot of crap in there. Look for an olive oil that is just olive oil. Coconut oil is good for cooking. Obviously, if you're sauteing with it, it's going to add a little bit of sweetness, which could be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. And it can also be used for beauty, like your hair and your face, and it's great for oil pulling. If you need more information about oil pulling, just ask me in the comments. The last thing that I need to mention is sparkling water. If you're a big Coke or soda addict, sparkling water is a great way to kind of get that carbonation without all the calories and sugars and nasty chemicals. Obviously, not all sparkling waters are created equal, so just really pay attention to what you're buying. Read nutrition labels. I'll go a lot into nutrition labels for you later. For the sake of the length of this video, I'll stop here. If you have questions about meal prepping, need more examples, need recipes, that's what I'm here for. So please just ask in the comments, and have a great day, guys. Thanks.